Good morning, America.
Oh, I thought you were going Hairspray. Good morning, Baltimore. I was like, that would be weird for him.
We're going back here. Go right to America. Aran, how are you?
I'm good. Had Imagine RIT this morning. How can things be bad today?
That's awesome. Looked like you were having fun out there.
It is fun. These kids are so smart.
Smarty pants.
They are so smart to the point where sometimes I'm like, okay, great. Now can you say that simply so that I can understand what you're saying?
Right. I think they get really deep into the complexities of things, and then you're like, okay, slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, fair, you know?
Yeah, sure.
But it's like I was being told about this whole project, haptic feedback, and all these really amazing things. And then when I asked the question a little more simply, she was like, this really helps people that are deaf and hard of hearing make music. And I was like, that is so cool.
So much better.
It's just a little more helpful.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a very cool event. So Saturday it runs all day, right?
I think it's until 5 o'clock.
And then just open to the public. Everybody can come and just check out cool projects that people are working on.
Yep. Very cool projects like VR things, deep fake things. There's this car thing that drives on walls.
Wow.
How did they make that happen?
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Are you planning on going?
Saturday I have T-ball. Which I don't know is going to happen because it's going to rain all day. So that's in question. And then I think I have a couple other things going on. So no, I've actually never been, but I think I should probably put it on the to-do list of things to do. I think I know it seems like something that would be good, but I feel like when you have small children, I also have a birthday party to go to as well. But like I would love to bring a 5 and a 7-year-old, not a 2 and a 5-year-old.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, that's fair.
Like we're getting very close to the ages of showing things that they're going to remember. You know, so we'll get there.
Yeah.
What was the airplane thing that you were showing off? It was like a bunch of ducks in an airplane.
Yeah, so they were part of this competition, and as part of the competition, they have these prompts, and one of the prompts for that airplane was that they had to like be able to carry like a load of people and then as well as like cargo. So those ducks were the passengers that like the, people who came up with the competition came up with.
Yeah, sure.
And they had to prove that this thing can fly, hold a banner, release the banner while it's flying, and then carry all of the people, ducks, that are in there, and that everything was going to be okay. And they managed to do that. And that is wild.
So there's like a certain criteria that they had to follow, like a certain weight and things like that. That's pretty cool.
It is very cool.
And it looked like it worked. They went in Wichita, Kansas.
Yes. And it did work. And now they're showing it off at Imagine RIT, and you get to go see it if you want.
They're very ahead of everything, always on top of AI and everything like that. And it's comforting to know that there are so many people working to keep us safe when it comes to like the deep fake stuff and how to, because I know we ran a story with them. Gosh, this must have been like years ago, where they were showing like deep fakes of Obama, and how real that they can look and ways that you can identify it. And I think it's going to get to the point where we can't do it ourselves. So we need technology to help us save us from ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, not even like deep fakes but I tend to fall for something AI-ish on social media at least once a week, I would say. I catch myself now.
Yeah.
I used to not, but now I'm very critical of the things I look at, and I really intentionally try to identify if it's AI. But like I will see something that's outrageous and react at first and be like, oh my goodness, and I'm like, wait a minute, is this AI?
Yeah. Well, I think we have the mindset of innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, but then I talk to younger people and they think everything is fake.
Right. So I am pretty much there already.
Okay.
So my philosophy is guilty until proven innocent. Everything is fake unless it's real. Does that make sense?
Unfortunately, with this stuff, you kind of have to go that way.
That's where I'm at. Because the amount, so for me, it's tornado videos.
Okay.
I see them all the time. And not necessarily, and they could be real tornado videos.
But they made them like worse?
No, this is different because there will be a storm outbreak, right? And there will be tornado videos that come out. But the tornado video was from 2023. So no, it's not fake, but it's fake in a sense that the people are posting like, look at what happened in Tennessee yesterday. And the video was 3 years ago. You know, so that's obviously been happening for a long time, because one tornado, while all tornadoes are different, it's still a tornado. So,
Right.
and people know that there was the one storm in 2023 that was extremely visual. It was a nice looking tornado. Maybe people forgot about it. So they post it for the clicks, and it was not verified to be the storm that happened yesterday or whatnot, just as an example. So there's a lot of fake weather stuff out there that I've had to kind of sift through. So I'm definitely super skeptical about anything that I see on social media, unless I know the source.
Yeah, and that's so weird, because if you're just talking social media engagement alone, if you write in the caption, "This is from 2023," people are still going to engage with your content. Like,
Sure.
people are still going to think that tornado that was real a couple of years ago is really cool. So
Yeah,
I think
no,
that's that's funny too. Just like
Yeah.
funny in a mind-blowing kind of way.
It's mind-blowing, surprising, incredible, right? But just don't label it like, oh, this was the storm from the other day.
Right.
You know, that'd be mislabeling.
Yeah.
It'd be wrong. You know.
And then everybody thinks everything is fake news.
Yeah, exactly. So you look at who it comes from. If it comes from a meteorologist, you can usually trust it, because most meteorologists have my skeptical brain, and that's what you want to be. You want to be a skeptic when it comes to this stuff. So Brighton High School, skeptical about the plans that are going on there, as there has been some more drama. Let's get some video here. If this looks familiar, this is kind of behind Brighton High School. On Wednesday, the school district held 2 informal sessions for community members about the toxic metal and other material that was dug up by construction crews next to the high school. The contaminated soil was discovered as contractors were clearing the way for that new artificial turf, which already people were kind of against. School leaders explained their plan to work with state officials to remediate the exposed soil, but some residents, including David Marcus, wishes something would have been done sooner to avoid the exposure. Let's see if we have that soundbite here.
On their decision to put in the turf. They really, really want to. I don't know why. Very few people, so far as I can tell, actually support it. I hope that they reconsider. I hope that there's something that stops them from putting turf in, and I hope that it's easy enough for them to get rid of the toxins, that I don't have to finish high school without a field to run around in.
So that was the big issue that, I mean, he was talking about the fact that he just didn't want the turf. And that was before all the drama with the soil.
Right. Right. And when you hear about the vote, it's interesting to me because when you learn that people kind of voted for this years and years ago, but not quite understanding the scope of everything.
Yeah. It got overlooked.
Yeah.
It seems like it got overlooked by the people that vote for the town board or the school.
Right. And then there's budget. How transparent do you have to be versus what's your responsibility as a voter to kind of identify those things, right?
Yeah, you got to wonder, was it really in the small print? You know?
Right.
It just seems like such a multi-million-dollar project that it would have been caught by somebody, or maybe it was, and not enough people wanted to vote. They didn't realize what it was actually going to do. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. District leaders also discussed the history of the property, which used to house a brick manufacturing company in the 1800s and early 1900s. Contractors and officials say they were aware of this history prior to the start of construction. Quote, "There's known byproducts that come out of bricks, so one would think that if you drill holes, you would find toxins." There's a big basement. The high school has a huge basement.
Oh, yes, you went there.
I went there, yeah. I spent many years playing on these fields that are covered in toxins.
So was that concerning to you when you heard that? Was that something that...
I never really knew. No one really talked about it.
No, I mean now in your adult
brain. Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I am like the least smart of my, I have kids that graduated with me in 09 that are like doctors.
Yes. They are so much smarter than you, James. She says very sarcastically.
Exactly. No, there's incredibly smart people that come out of Brighton. I don't feel like, I don't know. Again, it's underground, right? It's buried underground. We got to see what the DEC says. Was it a spill? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's why I can't remember things very well.
Oh, stop. No, but there is just a lot.
I don't know. You're right. It's so tough. I mean, I think there's toxins for everybody. I have a gas stove. It's tricky. It's a tricky one. I hope they figure it out.
Well, last week I was with the Brighton Fire we were talking about Female Firefighter Field Day.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had a whole PFAS conversation.
Yes.
It turned into just because I was wearing like the gear and stuff.
Right.
So we were talking about like forever chemicals and kind of the debate within the fire department about that. So it goes beyond, you know, turf fields.
It's in the fire remediation stuff, right? Like in the fire extinguisher spray, there's PFAS?
Well, it's also in their actual like pants.
Oh, man.
Because they're resistant.
Because they're fire resistant.
Right.
Interesting. Right. Yeah. And so we just don't know, right? If you ingest the stuff, we know it's bad.
Right.
But if it's on your skin, is it bad? Can it go through the dermis? You know, can it go through your skin? You know, we don't really know, I don't think, do we?
Well, so we know that, right, organic mattresses became a thing over the last few years because we know that does go into your skin. So I have no idea if those things are directly related.
Yeah.
But we do know that in some sense, people do look out for that stuff. I don't know if that's because your face is directly like hitting, you know, whatever it is, or kind of the science behind that. But I would assume that if you get an organic mattress because you're scared of things like that, then yes.
Yeah.
kind of
organic from organic cotton, I guess it would be. Yeah, interesting.
I had a phase.
So do you have an organic mattress?
I don't. I ended up not. I went with like a hybrid situation.
Okay.
Which I felt better about.
There you go.
Is that real? Who knows?
Yeah. You and your husband, you got like different like buttons you can press to change the softener.
I wish.
Those look nice.
I wish. That's like a good mattress. I know some people who've spent like thousands of dollars on their mattress.
Sure.
And you look at that and you're like, I get it.
Yeah.
One day.
You spend a third of your life on there, ideally.
One day.
Or a quarter, like you and me. A quarter of your life. Let's see. My limit is like $500.
For a mattress?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend more than $500.
You know, I spent $1,000 on a mattress from one of those bigger companies that was like marketing themselves. Yeah. And I even got like the insurance for it because I was like, a year and a half, 2 years later, the mattress started sinking. So I was like, great, we got the insurance. Yeah. I went through the insurance and they denied the claim.
They didn't cover it?
No. So I just like got rid of the mattress and I was like, well, that lasted 2 years. What a waste of $1,000. And now I do have a $500 mattress and that thing is going strong.
Going just fine. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Do you want to pay $2,000 and it's great for 6 months? Or do you want to do a cheaper mattress and then just rotate it?
No, that's like already, you got to get to like the $5,000 range for like good mattress.
There we go. Tempur-Pedic.
Yes, exactly.
That sounds nice. Okay, let's. It's 9:14, 9:15. We'll take a quick break. We've got some other fun stories to cover. Great baseball catch, Spaceballs. We'll talk about wildfires, all that stuff coming up on Second Cup of Sunrise. Here on Second Cup of Sunrise. It is the 23rd of April. Nice weather out there.
Yes.
Sunny.
It is really
did you enjoy the day yesterday?
Oh, I did. Yesterday was much warmer. It felt like the beginning of the day. So at first when I walked out of the house, I was like, this was not what was promised.
Well, it was nice in the afternoon. We got to mid 60s and it was just comfortable out there. Mm-hmm. And when we forecast for temperatures, we forecast for a specific thing. So it's a thermometer that's like the traditional way. There's new technology that's not like this. But basically what it is you can imagine a thermometer that's in a white box that's about 2 meters off the ground, like where your face is, basically. Mm-hmm. And so technically it would be in the shade, really, is what it would be. So that's why when, it's mid 60s, you get in the shade or behind a tree or something, that's when it's actually like feeling in the 60s. Mm-hmm. But if you're in the sun, it will feel warmer. It will feel like the low to mid 70s.
Okay.
So it's usually a little bit kind of different. That's why your car heats up, because you got the ultraviolet, the radiation, the actual heat that heats things up. So that's why it's a little bit different with sun and shade. So fun baseball weather. We've got this cool video of a guy that was playing baseball, and fly ball came his way, and he had to really dive out for it. So watch this around. He just goes, watch for it. Woo!
Ooh!
Pretty impressive, right?
He doesn't care. He's like playing it off.
He wanted it. So what's interesting is it actually bounced off of like either a chair or something, and then he got it off of the bounce.
And the best part is that nobody's trying to go for the ball too. Everybody's just like, dude, you deserve it.
Man.
You worked for it.
Yeah, there's this one guy in overalls that was like, I kind of tried, but no, I have to help you out because you broke your back. Dedication.
Wow. I mean, I get it. It's cool. Do you have the opportunity afterwards to have it signed or something?
Probably not.
Okay. Because that's extra cool, right? That's like value.
I don't know where you would go to get it signed. I don't think someone would just do that for you. You'd have to like find a player or something like that. It's just a ball that you have.
Oh, I don't know if it's...
It's not like already signed or anything.
My comparison is like shows when they come out afterwards.
Oh,
so I was wondering
yeah,
if like the players like
then.
come out afterwards.
No. I mean, you can see the stands aren't that full. It's just like a regular season game. Mm-hmm. So not that big of a deal. But good for them. Good for him. I hope he enjoys it. It's good baseball weather there. You probably haven't gone to too many baseball games, I can imagine.
When I was a camp counselor.
Okay.
We went to a few.
They're scary when those baseballs come at you.
Sure.
You ever get close?
No.
Okay.
Not enough for a baseball to come flying at my face.
I've been very close a couple of times. Never been too close to actually like catch it, but within a few feet.
Yeah.
Certainly.
My natural reflexes would probably, yes, exactly. There would probably not be a moment where my body allows me to try to catch a ball.
Yeah.
It would just be like, no.
Well, there's a long history of foul balls like really hurting people.
Oh.
Like there used to be like all the nets that are around the baseball. Those are there for a reason.
Okay.
And the reason is because people have like gotten seriously injured from foul balls. Because a lot of times when you swing a bat around, it'll chip the bat and then go straight up and behind the stands. So people can get really hurt. There have been people that have been hit in the throat by them and like broken bones, and babies have been like killed because of it. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Whoa.
So this doesn't happen anymore but baseball has been around for like, since the early 1900s. So it used to be a much more dangerous game when you watched the game because the ball could literally come from anywhere.
That's wild.
It's much safer now because they have those. If you go to Red Wings games, there's just huge nets right behind it because that's the biggest threat is that the baseball player swings and he chips it and the ball just goes 100 miles per hour straight into the stands and can really hurt people. So,
and I'm sure there are people that are like, why are the nets here? I'm never going to catch a ball.
Yeah, or they're just sick of, it's harder to see sometimes because the nets are there, but they're there for a reason.
Right.
Because that ball can come out hot. Especially some of the hard foul balls. So that's intense. Also intense, these fires. Holy moly. Let's see here. Let's get some video of these fires. These windy conditions across a bunch of different areas. Drought is just brutal out there. Extreme exceptional drought conditions have led to some really bad wildfires. As of Thursday, Georgia, this is out of Georgia, experiencing significant, the entire state is experiencing all this drought. So that's what's led to a lot of this fire. No rain in the forecast at all. Upper 80s to 90, low humidity, dry vegetation. So that's going to continue to be a concern. It's across Florida as well, Colorado. So we are into fire season. That stuff is scary. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah. That's like when I'm thankful for our weather. Like that's when I'm like, I complain about our conditions, but these are horrific.
Well, the haze is the worst really that we've ever seen over the past few years. So hopefully that does not happen this year, but I'm sure it will. It's just like it's almost like every year now with the past several years. Climate change, obviously. I'll just say it because no one else will. It's certainly because of climate change makes things more extreme. You get wetter wets. Drier dries. Everything just swings in one direction or the other, and that's what really causes the wildfires to grow. You don't necessarily see the numbers of wildfires aren't that correlated with climate change. It's the intensity of the wildfire is really what gets it. And wildfires is an interesting one with climate change. That our management of the forests has also kind of bitten us in the butt. Okay. Because we were so good at putting out fires for so many decades that we put out every little fire that came up. And then now we're overwhelmed because there's so much brush that never naturally caught fire that the fires have gotten a lot worse over the past few years. So yeah, climate change is a story, but it also is because of our poor management of fires. Because fires are good in general sense. When you look at nature as a whole, fires are supposed to happen. It's supposed to burn the brush. But we didn't let that happen for many decades. Okay. So now fires are brutal. So it's kind of a two-handed story. It's our fault in two different ways. Okay. Unfortunately, not to laugh about it. Okay, so Spaceballs. Have you ever seen the movie around?
I have not.
It's a good one. It's an old one. It's a classic. Let's see. When did the original one come out? It was a long time ago. 1987. Cult classic. John Candy as Barf. There's a character that's a half man, half dog. Called Barf. You've got Lone Star, Bill Pullman. Mel Brooks is Yogurt, which is Yoda. It's like a joke on Yoda. Okay. It's called Yogurt.
Okay.
So it's a parody on Star Wars, basically, is what it is. And that's Yogurt right there.
Okay.
Kind of funny.
Seems great.
Yeah, you get it. So they're doing another one. It's set to come out April of 2027. So next year at this time is when it will come out. So we shall see how it is. But very funny, classic movie. It's just, I guess there's been so many more Star Wars movies that it's got to come out. You got to have another parody come out.
Yeah, I'm just excited that it's written by. So I saw that it was written by Josh Gad.
Oh, okay.
Who is Olaf, right? If I'm not mistaken, on Frozen. Yes. So, sure. I mean, I like Josh Gad regardless of Olaf. I'm not a Frozen fan at all. But really? No, I'm a very big Frozen fan. That was total sarcasm. I'm a huge Frozen. I saw Frozen 2 in theaters.
Okay. I was gonna say.
So I'm excited to see because he's a funny dude.
Yeah, we love Frozen in our house as well.
Yes.
We listen to the album every day.
Good.
Pretty much.
I listen to Frozen songs every day too.
Do you really?
I really do.
Oh my gosh. Let it go.
Yep.
Yeah. Frozen fractals all around. Yeah, love that song. We get down to it. My 2-year-old can sing it probably the whole thing by herself.
That's amazing.
It's very cute when she's just like in the corner just singing to herself.
Yeah.
Like when it's not even on, she'll just be like humming the tunes.
Aww.
It's very cute.
It reminds you that she's like small, but she's still a person.
She's 100%, yes. She's still a person, or she is becoming a person.
Right.
You know
she's
what I mean?
Becoming like a real human.
She was nothing, like pretty recently. Like didn't exist. Like she was created.
That's wild. Little
That's
humans.
The crazy part is that like she was like babies don't really have a personality, They smile at 6 months, start walking at a year, and then when they're 2, they're talking, and then you're like, okay, this is a real thing now.
Yeah.
Like it's not really real until they're like talking to you,
And then they tell like weird jokes that you have to laugh about.
Yeah. Well, they tell you the same jokes that you told them. And they expect for you not to know what the punchline is.
That's adorable. But you laugh, right?
I do. I laugh. And then after the 4th time, I just say, I already know that joke. You need to tell a different joke. Change up your material, man.
It's a good lesson. Listen.
Every once in a while, my 5-year-old, he'll come home with a new joke. I'm like, okay, there you go. You're learning.
That's good.
Try a little bit harder.
I'm imagining them like at school, like exchanging jokes.
Oh, for sure. I think they exchange jokes for sure. Let's see here. If I can think of a good joke. So, Gravedigger is a monster truck. And so it's the most famous one, Gravedigger.
Okay.
So one of his favorite jokes is, what does Gravedigger like to put on his toast for breakfast?
What?
Monster Jam.
Of course. Of course.
I think that's a great way to end. Weather's going to be great the next couple of days. Eran, thank you for joining me. I think we'll have Brian back tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.